The long-awaited Melbourne Metro Tunnel has finally soft opened. I haven't had a chance to fly over and witness it in person just yet, but a super helpful Melbourneian friend made into the stations and captured some awesome footage for me. So today, we are taking a virtual tour together on the 3 stations outside the CBD, exploring the designs without full narration, so that you can just enjoy the walkthrough and take in the atmosphere of the stations yourself. And these designs are totally different from the functional aesthetic I'm used to seeing in East Asia, so I'll be also sharing my thoughts on that as well. For those who don't know about this metro line, it's a massive piece of infrastructure that consists of 9 kilometers of rail tunnels through the CBD, connecting 5 new stations. It helps relieve congestion on the existing City Loop network by providing 2 key interchange stations in the CBD. The tunnel actually had its soft opening in late November. Through services are currently limited to off-peak hours. It's scheduled to open fully early next year. I really hope I can visit in person soon to experience the full service by myself. But for now, let's walk through the stations one by one through the video footage. So Arden Station is in close proximity to North Melbourne Station. As you can see, the materials used for this entrance is mainly brick, bluestone and timber, which create a strong reminiscence of the industrial past nearby. This station, along with Parkville and Anzac, is a subsurface station. They all share similar layouts and interior fit-out designs. When you enter the station, the most eye-catching element is the horizontal aluminium baffle ceiling. Apart from sound absorption, the design features different colors depending on where you are. For example, here in Arden Station, if you are in the corridor heading towards the concourse, the baffles are white. Once you reach the orange baffles, you know for sure that you've made it to the concourse or platform area. I think this is a smarter and more intuitive wayfinding method. Usually in Hong Kong, they rely heavily on massive signage every 50 meters. It can be excessive and a bit messy. So messy that sometimes I ignore them and just look for the ticket barriers in the distance to find my way. However, every coin has 2 sides, and minimal signage can mean relatively unclear information. If I were there in person, rushing for a train and afraid of 10 minutes wait, I may have a minor complaint about the directional signage. I'd prefer the destination text to be larger rather than just focusing on the platform number.
Please stand clear. Please stand clear.
Overall, I think the orange color scheme used across all these stations is good. At least through the screen, it feels warm. I'll certainly need to feel the atmosphere in person to be sure. Next, we arrive at Parkville Station. Parkville Station is located in the heart of University of Melbourne and the hospital precinct. To be honest, the surrounding buildings feels like floating spaceship, and the station entrance complements this futuristic neighborhood perfectly. Down in the concourse area, it features a symmetrical corridor and a series of skylights that provide abundant natural light during the day. It feels monolithic and grand. I think many tourists will turn this into a new Instagrammable spot for the city later. One thing I also want to point out that is the incredible amount of work put into the lighting design. The lighting here is bespoke, custom fixtures integrated into the station itself to give the whole line a unique feel. Also, these giant yellow circular lights perfectly complement the orange theme of the bubble ceiling. While back here, station design often downplays lighting. It's usually blend into the ceiling, standardized, and a bit utilitarian. The last station featured in today's video is Anzac Station. Anzac Station is at the St Kilda Road, located near the Shrine of Remembrance. The main station structure serves as a massive intermodal island, which allows for a convenient interchange with the tram. The canopy uses hybrid structure of timber diagrid and steel to harmonize with the surrounding greenery. And the main theme using green also corresponds to the tram color. Similar to Parkville Station, the large skylight is impressive, allowing natural daylight to filter down into the double-height station. As you can see, when you get off from the tram, it's really easy to get down to the platform. I think it's a good design to have same platform interchange with the tram without crossing any roads. It makes the transfer easy and safe. But I have just a small concern regarding to the openness of the design. As you can see, the glass panel do not extend all the way to the canopy, and I wonder if it will be weatherproof enough. However, I asked a friend who helped with this footage, and he said it doesn't rain as much in Melbourne as it does in Hong Kong, so I hope it will be fine. So in the next video, we will feature Town Hall and State Library Station. Please stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next one.